The Prime Minister and Chancellor have been blasted for an underwhelming response to redundancies. A Labour MP has lashed out at Sir Keir Starmer and Rachel Reeves for their underwhelming response to saving oil refinery jobs, claiming their answers were not good enough. Brian Leishman said hundreds of looming redundancies at the Petroneos industrial site in his Alloa and Grangemouth constituency were the definition of an unjust transition. Redundancy letters were sent to staff earlier this month, with some 65 of about 500 jobs expected to be retained. Speaking to BBC Scotland's The Sunday Show, Mr Leishman said Scottish Labour leader Anas Sarwar had been very quiet on the issue, despite promising that Labour would spend hundreds of millions to save jobs. He blamed the oil refinery's owner Petroneos and the Scottish government, but said his primary frustration was with the UK government. It was announced last year that the Central Scotland facility would close and become an import terminal. As Petroneos reported massive losses at the refinery, a £1.5 million report into the feasibility of Grangemouth becoming a low-carbon energy hub is due to be published by the end of the month. Mr Leishman said, "If Project Willow's recommendations and findings aren't ready for years to come, and in Q2 2025 the refinery closes, that's the definition of an unjust transition. And neither government can really lay claim to having a credible industrial strategy if there's an unjust transition." Mr Leishman, who was first elected last year, said he had asked questions of the Prime Minister and Chancellor. He said, "I think it's fair to say the answers have been incredibly underwhelming and not good enough really, because we're not just talking about my constituency, my local community, we're talking about all of Scotland."